Gente, isso já tá ficando chato. For those of you who don't know, I was born here in Brazil, but I was raised in the United States. I went to live in the US when I was just 5. You know, I came back here when I was 16. That's 11 years of my life living in the United States of America. I held up 5 for some reason, but 11 years of my life living in a different country. Now, I went to the United States and I learned to speak English there when I was really young. I was literally alphabetized in the English language, American English. So I literally have English on the tip of my tongue. It's the language that I best speak. I speak 3 different languages, English, Portuguese, and Spanish. Now, without a doubt, I think that anyone who's watched at least one video of mine on my YouTube channel knows how well I speak English. It's the language that I, am most fluent in. I literally have a native tongue when it comes to English. So it's the language that I most prefer to speak. Now, when I started this YouTube channel of mine, the thing that I've most been receiving are suggestions and complaints of me speaking English, that I should actually speak Portuguese. People actually, they seem to get offended that I'm living in Brazil but I'm speaking in English because they can't understand what I'm saying. I'm going to address that issue right now. Here's the thing. I am very, very comfortable speaking English. English is the language that I feel better speaking because it's really, really rare for me to say something wrong in English. If you look at any of my social networks on Twitter or Instagram or Tumblr, everything I write in English. On my YouTube channel, I record speaking in English. The only exception is Facebook, where I actually use Portuguese because it's where the majority of the people there are here from Brazil. So I'm going to speak Portuguese there. That's the only exception. Everywhere else, I speak English. English is like embedded into my brain, It's like I think in English. Before I say something in any language, I think about it in English. It's just so hardwired into my head. Now, I'm 100% Brazilian. I was born here. All of my ancestors are Brazilian. I have nothing connecting me to anywhere else in the world, I'm not American. I don't have citizenship. I don't have green card, If I move back there, I'm going to be an immigrant, I'm going to be a tourist. I can't just live there without citizenship. However, I grew up in the United States, so I'm used to American culture, and the language. So I speak English like an American, I think like an American, and everything that I do whenever I do something, I feel like I'm doing it as an American. Now, every channel that I watch on YouTube, with the exception of literally just one, are all American. All of them are American YouTubers, a few British channels. And my point being that the channels that I watch speak English. They're English-speaking YouTubers. There's only one who speaks Portuguese that I like, which is Felipe Neto, and he's just funny. People keep saying that I should speak Portuguese so everyone can understand what I'm saying. We're in 2017. If you still can't speak English, I'm sorry, but you fucking suck. You're not doing anything at all with your life that could be considered of essence, because if you don't have time to learn a language, then you're doing something wrong. And English is the language that's most spoken throughout the entire world right now. There are countries who don't have English as their first language, but they still speak English just as well as any other country. Now, I really don't understand because, there are people, like I said earlier, there are certain people who actually get offended. People are actually demanding that I speak Portuguese in my videos because I'm in Brazil. I understand the difficulty that it is to have a successful YouTube channel in Brazil while speaking English. I understand that that's kind of unorthodox. It's not the most normal thing. But it's the language that I'm most comfortable speaking in. If I were to speak Portuguese here in my videos, I would say a whole bunch of shit wrong. People would laugh at me. They would always be correcting me. And when I speak Portuguese, I have sort of an accent because my native tongue is English. So when I speak, ironically enough, Portuguese is the language of my country. It's my original language. But when I speak it, it sounds like, a gringo trying to speak Portuguese, someone from outside of the country. I don't enjoy speaking Portuguese. I'm being honest, I hate speaking Portuguese, but I have to because I'm living in a country where everyone speaks Portuguese. Now, if you're a friend of mine, if you're someone who's watching this video and you're living in Brazil and you can understand what I'm saying, that's already enough. There's no reason for you to complain that I should speak Portuguese, to complain that I speak English. There's no reason at all. Now, I do have English on the tip of my tongue, but sometimes in my videos, like you just noticed right now, sometimes I fumble with my words. I trip up on my own words. That's because I don't write scripts. I think of a topic, I turn on the camera, and I start recording. That's why sometimes I do some errors. I commit some errors. You see what I mean? Now, here's the thing. If I were to be talking in Portuguese, the mistakes would be a lot more astronomical. I'd be saying a lot more things wrong and things of the sort, and it would just be annoying for everyone. It's the language that I prefer to speak in, and I'm always going to prefer it. So if any of you have a problem here in Brazil, if any of you have a problem with me speaking in English, just don't watch my fucking videos. And if you don't have a problem, but you want to watch them anyway, just turn on the goddamn captions. My videos have captions. Just click on the CC button, closed captions button, and you're gonna have captions, subtitles on all of my videos. So what the hell are you complaining about? Yeah, I'm so tired of this. I'm sick and tired of people complaining that I don't speak Portuguese on my channel. I don't want to fucking speak Portuguese. It's dumb. Why would I speak Portuguese in a channel when I could just speak English? I don't really know Portuguese as well as many other people who live here. So, you know, I mean, it's a preference, you know. It's my native tongue, so I'm going to speak English all the time. There are people, lately I've been receiving a lot more complaints, you know, and people suggesting that I should speak Portuguese because it would appeal more to people here. But honestly, I really don't care about appealing to Brazilians because, I mean, they have their humor, you know, and Americans have theirs. I'm trying to appeal more to Americans with this channel, so that's kind of it, really. And, well, I guess that's it. There's really nothing else to say, right? I just wanted to get that out there because it was really bothering me for a few days now. And I just felt like recording a video about it. And I'm trying not to be too aggressive, try not to call anyone out, but that's pretty much it. My videos are going to continue to be in English. I'm sorry to everyone in Brazil who doesn't understand me. That's your problem. Go fucking learn English, okay? It's really easy to learn. It's the world's most popular and easiest language. I know it seems hard when you don't know anything in a language starting out from zero, but trust me, it's really easy. And, well, that's it. This is me signing off, and I will see you no meu próximo vídeo.